Deep in the heart of Bavaria, 60 miles north of Munich, stood a lonely farmstead known as Hinterkaifeck. By late March 1922, neighbors began to notice something unsettling. The mail was piling up, and the farm was eerily silent. Strangest of all, smoke continued to drift from the chimney, even though no one had been seen for days. In the local school, the young Cecilia Gruber's desk sat empty. The air was thick with a growing, unspoken dread. On April 4th, a search party finally approached the barn. They were about to uncover a scene of unimaginable horror. Inside the barn, hidden under hay and a door, lay 4 members of the Gruber family, stacked one upon another. The new maid, Maria, and 2-year-old Joseph were found inside the house. The weapon was identified as a blood-stained mattock. Autopsies suggested the victims had been lured out one by one. But the most disturbing detail was yet to come. Evidence showed the killer stayed at the farm for days after the murders, feeding the cattle and eating the family's bread. The farm animals were well tended, and the kitchen was used. A ghost had been living among the dead. Months before the tragedy, Andreas Gruber had spoken of strange events. He found footsteps in the snow leading from the woods. The footprints led to the house, but there were no tracks leading back out. Something had entered, and it never left. A former maid had quit months earlier, terrified and convinced that the house was haunted by malevolent spirits. Gruber also reported hearing heavy footsteps in the attic and noticed a set of house keys had mysteriously vanished. Despite these warnings, Andreas refused to seek help, leaving his family vulnerable to the predator hiding in their own home. The investigation was massive. Munich police interrogated over 100 suspects, but the trail remained frustratingly cold. One man stood out, Lorenz Schlittenbauer, a neighbor who had been romantically linked to Andreas's daughter, Victoria. Schlittenbauer was the first to find the bodies and handled them before police arrived, leading many to suspect he was tampering with evidence. Other theories emerged, a robbery gone wrong, or perhaps a disgruntled farmhand seeking a bloody revenge. Years later, a deathbed confession by a local woman named Crescens Rieger hinted at secrets known only to the village. But every lead eventually withered. The skulls of the victims were even sent to clairvoyants in Munich, to no avail. In 1923, the farmstead was demolished. The locals wanted to erase the memory of the horror that had stained their land. Today, only a small stone monument, a cenotaph, marks the spot where Hinterkaifeck once stood. The case remains one of the world's most baffling mysteries, a dark chapter in forensic history that refuses to be closed. Who was the phantom in the attic? And why did they stay? The woods surrounding the site keep their secrets well.